The life expectancy of an American born today, averages 78.2 years. But this year, over 70,000 Americans have reached their 100th birthday. What are they doing, that the average American isn't? To answer the question, Dan Buettner teamed up with National Geographic to find and study the world's longest-lived people. They worked with a team of demographers to find pockets of people around the world with the highest life expectancy or with the highest proportions of people who reach age 100, finding the answer lying within their lifestyle and environment. What about genetics, you ask? Well, ever since the discovery of epigenetics, researchers have been discovering that what we do, day to day, impacts us more than what we are made of. For example, a Danish twin study, which compared 2,500 twins, who genetically were identical, wondered why they don't die at the same year. Their study, along with many others, established that only about 20% of how long the average person lives is determined by genes. The rest? That's right. Lifestyle. In fact, the aging process can be accelerated or slowed down depending on the lifestyle we choose. And Dan's quest to find the world's healthiest people validated that. And at the end of their research, they discovered 5 places that met the criteria, what they called the blue zones. Barbagia region of Sardinia, Icaria, Greece, Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica. Seventh-day Adventists. Highest concentration is around Loma Linda, California. Okinawa, Japan. After their discovery of the blue zones, they then assembled a team of medical researchers, anthropologists, demographers, and epidemiologists to search for evidence-based common denominators among all 5 places. They found 9 principles that was intertwined into each place. Number 1, move naturally. In the words of Dan, the world's longest-lived people don't pump iron, run marathons or join gyms. Instead, they live in environments that constantly nudge them into moving without thinking about it. Physical activity is a natural part of their lives. They grow gardens and don't have mechanical conveniences for house and yard work. Furthermore, these activity exposed them to moderate amounts of sun. Being outside in the sunshine helps us make vitamin D, which is up there as one of the most powerful vitamins for health. Dan suggests tips such as inconveniencing yourself. Opt for stairs instead of elevator, rake instead of leaf blower. Number 2. Purpose. The Okinawans call it Ikigai, and the Nicoyans call it Plan de Vida. For both it translates to, why I wake up in the morning. Knowing your sense of purpose is worth up to 7 years of extra life expectancy. An interesting statistic found that more Americans die in the first year of retirement than in the last year of work. Simply, because work can provide a meaningful purpose. Number 3. Downshift. Even people in the blue zones experience stress. Stress leads to chronic inflammation, associated with every major age-related disease. What the world's longest-lived people have that we don't, are routines to shed that stress. Okinawans take a few moments each day to remember their ancestors, Icarians take a nap, and Sardinians do happy hour. For Adventists, they pray, and take out a whole day known as the Sabbath to spend time with loved ones, worship their God, and relax. Number 4. The 80% rule. There is an Okinawan 2,500-year-old proverb, said before meals, that reminds them to stop eating when their stomachs are 80% full. The 20% gap between not being hungry and feeling full could be the difference between losing weight or gaining it. People in the blue zones eat their smallest meal in the late afternoon or early evening, and then they don't eat any more the rest of the day. As the saying goes, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Number 5. Plant slant. Most blue zones have a thing in common, their diets are predominantly based on plants. Meat and other animal products are either excluded, or used as a condiment, not the main dish. Meat is eaten on average only 5 times per month, with servings about the size of a deck of cards. We are now discovering that along with the environmental issues, health is another reason why less meat, and more plants, is becoming a widespread trend. Number 6. Wine and water. People in all blue zones except one group, the Adventists, drink alcohol moderately and regularly with friends and food. And no, you can't save up all week and have 14 drinks on Saturday. Although there are numerous dangers and health risks with alcohol, it is the potent antioxidants in grapes that give it its health benefits. Secondly, they drank lots of water. With our bodies made up of over 50% water, and water being a vital part to life, it's no wonder drinking water is a key component of centenarians' lifestyle. To check out other reasons to drink water, watch my previous video on water in the description below. Number 7. Belong. All but 5 of the 263 centenarians they interviewed belonged to some faith-based community. Research shows that attending faith-based services 4 times per month will add 4 to 14 years of life expectancy. This factor is heavily intertwined into our purpose, as they look at those big questions of life. Where did we come from? Why do we exist? How do we find meaning? And where are we going? Number 8. Loved ones first. Successful centenarians in the blue zones put their families first. This means keeping aging parents and grandparents nearby, or in the home. This is shown to lower disease and mortality rates of children in the home too. Furthermore, they commit to a life partner, which can add up to 3 years of life expectancy, and invest in their children with time and love. Plus, this means they will be more likely to care for you when the time comes. Number 9. Right tribe. The world's longest-lived people chose, or were born into, social circles that supported healthy behaviors. Okinawans created Moais groups, consisting of 5 friends that committed to each other for life. Research from the Framingham studies shows that smoking, obesity, happiness, and even loneliness are contagious. So the social networks of long-lived people have favorably shaped their health behaviors. Spending time with family and friends can be some of the most rewarding experiences we have as humans. They might not be perfect, nor might you be. But at the end of the day, friends are there to help you on your way. If you want to learn more about living to 100, then get Dan's book in the link below. Hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.